Good evening. Happy Wednesday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated. I'm known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, get your dreams out of your head into your life, and scale your business to 6K a month. Yep, you heard it. You see what the title of this live feed is, and today is our time together. Today is Wednesday. We are our word. We be our word. We keep our word. We say what we're going to do, and we do what we say, right? So we're going to give you a few minutes to join. Let me step away just for a second. I have some music in the background. I'm going to turn it down. I don't know if you can hear it. But I'll just leave it back there. But anyway, I don't own any rights to any music or anything that you hear in the background. I have no rights to any music, and it's really low, so you may not hear it. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this thing pop-a-lopping, get it clack-a-lacking, and we're going to get moving, right? So I'm super excited to be here tonight. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope that you have had a great day. My day was wonky, having internet issues, and it's still not fixed. But anyway, I am not going to stress myself out about that. You have to pivot and not panic, and you just have to be patient and keep it moving and work with what you're working with, do what you do, and keep it moving, right? So we're going to spend a little time here for a few minutes, and then I am going to move on out of the way and go and finish my day. But I'm super excited about being here. When you come on, just let me know where you are, where you're tuning in from. Good evening, Calandra. Thank you so much for joining. Good evening, Barbara. Thank you so much for joining. When you come in, let me know where you're tuning in from. I think we got Texas in the house and Atlanta, Georgia in the house. But anyway, we're just gonna talk, and we're gonna continue a little bit of this morning from the 1 minute with Dr. Onika. But tonight's title, Atlanta. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Tonight's title said, stop wasting time on things and people that are taking you further away from the goal. We spend so much time and energy, one, by just trying to we try to defend, or we try to, what word am I trying to use? We don't, I'm going to just say it like this. I'm trying to say it really nice and everything, but I'm just going to say it the way it's coming up. You don't owe nobody no explanation about your life. You do not owe a person an explanation on the life that you desire to live. If it's ethical and if it's in the will of God and you're doing the right thing, it's your life. A lot of people are being hindered. A lot of people are hindered in progress because they are so worried about what somebody that's close to them, supposed to be close to them, is going to say. They worry about how somebody's going to feel about the decision that they're making about their life, right? So you have to stop wasting time and energy on things and people that is hindering you from your progress, hindering you from living the life of your dreams, doing the thing. And sometimes it's your, good evening, Keita, thank you so much for joining. Sometimes it's your kids. Sometimes it's your parents. Sometimes it's your babe, your boo, your wife, your husband. Sometimes you have people in your life that say they love you, but they do not want to see you happy by living the life of your dreams. I put something out there yesterday to the fact that people love to see you suffering. You have people that's in close proximity. They have the answers. I'm not talking about people giving you money and bailing you out, but I'm talking about people have solutions to your problems. And I'm not talking about something that they sell. Sometimes if you have just a good friend where you can have a good conversation, or you can just have an accountability partner or something to that nature. But you have people that love to see you suffering. They hate to see you smiling. They love to see you going through. And I know it's bad, but it's true. But you have to stop wasting time on things and people that is hindering you from your progress. If they are always negative, never have nothing positive to say about what you're doing, you may have to give them You may have to give them the grace of goodbye. Because if they are causing you more harm than they are good, if they are hindering you more than they are lifting you up, you have to ask yourself, why am I even dealing with this? Why do I have this thing in my life? Why do I have this person or these people in my life? So you have to get to a point that you say, I'm going to set these boundaries for our relationship. We can be friends, we can be cool, but I don't need you in my business about my business. I don't need you in my business about my relationship. Because see, sometimes you have people that will hinder your relationship because they're not in one, or because they're not happy in the one that they're in. So they want to tell you everything that you should and shouldn't do, and all these different sorts of types of things. You have to be very mindful. You have to be very careful on those individuals that try to hinder you from your progress. The progress that you're trying to make in business, in life, in your spirituality, in your finances, in your future, in your family. You have to, in your fitness, you have to be mindful of people that don't want to see you do well. Just start monitoring the energy that people display when you're around them. Start looking at their faces when you tell them about things that you're excited about, things that you think that they should be glad for you about, and they have something negative to say. They want to tell you how it's not going to work. They want to tell you how it's never worked. They want to tell you about everybody else didn't try it and it didn't work. Instead of them saying you can do it, you need to have partners in believing, somebody that's going to believe with you, even though if they may not even really know how you're going to do it. How is not even your problem. What is? You got to say what you're going to do and how will come. But see, a lot of times we don't make a decision on what we're going to do because we don't know what that is. We don't even know what we want to do. And we expect to have a result to something where we don't have an idea of what we desire. So you have to really, I'm going to get a drink of water. You have to really think about what it is that you want. It's important for you to drink. I drink 3 or 4 of these a day. They're 33.8 ounces, and then sometimes I get the 50-ounce bottles. But you must evaluate your relationships. Can I say that again? Evaluate your relationships, because some of your relationships, they are hindering you from progress. They're stopping you. They are some relationships that you're in, that you're entertaining, they're stopping you from being your best self. They're stopping you from being your greatest self. You have something in you that you want to get out, but you are afraid because you don't have people that you thought should to support you. You don't have people that you thought would to, just to say you can do it. You're not expecting for them to do anything for you. You just want them to say, you got this. Do you ever get tired of the negativity where you have people that you communicate with and they never have anything positive to say? Good evening, Betty. Thank you so much for joining. You have individuals in your life that never have anything positive to say about what you're doing, about the progress that you're making, about the imprints that you're leaving. They never have anything positive to say. If anything, they got your mouth on you, feeling like you're doing too much. Good evening, Rose. Thank you so much. You got this. Yes, you have to get to a point. You have to get to a point that you let go anything and everything that is trying to hinder your happiness. Come on now, somebody. You have to let go of anything. Because listen, let me tell you something. Anything that's not for you is against you. Anything is not with you is away from you. So why are you worried about, oh, that's my, because see, if my was really my this, that, and the third, Ma will be right there with me. Sometimes we have these ride or die chicks. You need to have some ride or die chicks. You need some ride or live folks in your life. See, sometimes we have these cliches and we have these things that we say and we don't realize the things that we say. You need somebody that's going to ride and live with you. Well, we going to go where we need to go. We going to do what we need to do. And we going to handle what we need to handle. I don't need no ride or die, nothing. Right? And I know we think that because we have a cute saying is cute, but sometimes cute can get crazy. Can we be real on this Wednesday? Sometimes cute can get a little crazy because, see, the person that you saying you riding to die with, that's the one trying to kill you. They're trying to kill your dreams, trying to kill your peace. Your ride or die. Your ride or die is trying to kill what you're trying to birth. Oh, come on now, somebody. You got your ride or die trying to kill your happiness, your joy, your peace, your marriage, your money. Come on. If when you just start thinking about it, you saying you riding with me and you're trying to kill me. You riding with me and you trying to kill me. I need some people that's going to be around me that's going to, that's going to speak life into me, that's going to encourage me, that's going to support me. And as we like to say, there's a song that says I can do bad by myself. See, if I don't have those type of people in my life, I don't need the other ones. Good evening, Anthony. Thank you so much for joining. See, you got to realize that you don't need everybody in your circle to do what you need to do. Because, see, you can have a good few versus, listen, you can have a good few versus having a lot of bad, a lot of negativity, a lot of people that's against you, a lot of people that don't want to see you win, don't want to see you prosper, don't want to see you living in abundance, don't want to see you doing better. But you have people that is hindering your progress. And don't get it twisted. We're not going to be on here long. About 5 more minutes. We're not going to be on here long. Do not get it twisted because people are around you. They're around you because they like you. People are around you sometimes because they need updated information. People are around you because they want to stay in the know. Because, see, they know that by you're not putting it out there for them to get it. So they got to come and draw themselves closer to you so that they can have it. And you're wondering why the things that you knew that don't nobody know but you and them, how did it get out? And then they saying it wasn't me. Because they're smiling on one side and they sticking you on the other side. But listen, you have to evaluate those that you allow in your circle. You have to be uncomfortable being uncomfortable, and you need to get out of your known zone. I put something out there, I believe today. It said get out of your known zone. And see, reading it, I don't think it comes out the way I felt it. It said, because like we like to say, in our comfort zone. But you got to get out of your known zone. Get out your known zone. You have to get out of your known zone because, see, sometimes your known zone is hindering you from being your great self. You got the people that you know, you grow up with. You got the people that you're familiar with. You got to get out your known zone because, see, some of your people in your known zone, they're negative. They're negative and they don't want nothing. So you have to have boundaries. You got to get out of your known zone and connect with some people that don't look like you. Yes, I said it. Get out of your known zone and get with some people that don't look like you. You got to get with some people that don't have what you have. You got to get with some people that's going to intimidate you to be around them. Not that you think that they're better, but you got to get with some people that are doing what you want to do, that are having what you want to have, that are being who you want to be. In order for you to get the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, in order for you to get the guidance and direction, because, see, 2 blind people can't lead. 2 broke people can't spin. 2 sick people can't be encouraging for one to be healed. You have to get around somebody that have what you don't have. Not that you're jealous of them, but you want to immerse yourself. You want to immerse yourself with wisdom and knowledge and understanding of individuals that have something that you don't have. See, a lot of times we get intimidated and we get all in our feelings and say, I don't want to be around them because they think that. See, you need to get around people that are doing what you want to do. And sometimes it requires for you to pay to be and to be in close proximity. But is it not worth it? You hanging around broke people for free. Good evening, Elder Anderson. Thank you so much for joining. Listen, you got to realize that sometimes you need to get out of your known zone. You need to get from negative Nancy. You need to get away from your haters and get around some people that don't know nothing about you, but you know a lot about them, and you can learn. You can learn because you're hungry and you're getting it from a different place. Come on now. People will come around you to steal your ideas and have you, you have to watch your circle. I agree. You have to be around those where you're going. You want to be around people where you're going. See, you got people that you've been talking to since and I know y'all, for the people I got to say it. Since y'all was in grade school, still talking about the same stuff. Gonna be, should do, ought to, fin to, want to. It ain't doing nothing. I said ain't doing nothing. I know it's not proper English, but it shows some good talking. You have people that will talk about the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. Can you just think about some people that you're communicating with that was talking about the same stuff last year? Post, pre, during COVID, same stuff. We got to get around people that's going to encourage us and help us to win. And listen, all the time your encouragement is not based on what somebody is saying directly to you. Sometimes you have three ways that you can get stuff. You can get stuff where you get it where is bought, is caught, or is taught. Don't try to get all your stuff where you got to catch something. Don't think you're going to get everything that's taught. We know that because they didn't teach us a lot of stuff in school that we need now in life, right? Sometimes the things that was taught, you're not using it. But a lot of stuff that you can use is what you buy. Bought lessons, caught lessons, taught lessons. But if you use a combination of all three of them, you'll find yourself going to places that you never imagined that you would go. You'll find yourself doing things that you never imagined that you would do. And you will find yourself having things that you always wanted. I'm not going to say things that you couldn't imagine yourself having, because you're not going to have nothing you don't want. Even when you talk, when you're in some relationship with some crazy person, you want that because you're choosing to be there. So you'll find yourself getting the things that you always imagine. Do you know why we don't talk about what we imagine and what we want a lot? Because you don't want people to know that you haven't got it yet. You don't want people to know that you hadn't made it, that you hadn't accomplished that goal, that you hadn't hit that target, that you hadn't did the thing that you said. But it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to do it. But if you start speaking those things into existence as if they were already into your life, if you start imagining yourself having them and you start having the feelings of you being it, having it, going, I'm telling you, it'll change your life. You must cut people off that's not for you. See, sometimes we think, oh, it's going to get better. That's mine. That's my this and that's my that. This and that person is hindering your progress. They're hindering your progress. They're hindering your progress. So you're going to have to stop feeling like staying is going to get better. Sometimes I think that's a little crazy. Sometimes we think, if I just don't say nothing, it's going to get better. If I just don't do nothing, it's going to get better. Do you know a thing that you do not address and stop it in its track? It gets worse. Because, see, sometimes people take those things and they feel like, oh, you're a little crazy. They think you're a little slow. Or they feel like you don't know no better. So they just keep on stabbing you. Figure, oh, she act like it don't hurt. They just keep doing it. So you have to really think about what it is that you want. And we're getting off here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm coming to a close. 2 minutes. I'm watching the clock. Literally 2 minutes. We gone. Think about what it is that you want. And you think about the people that's around you. And think about what they think about what it is that you want, that you have shared with them. Are they negative or positive? Are they with you or against you? Are they for you? Are they legitimately happy for your progress? Or do you have somebody looking at you cockeyed and crazy and can't share a win? You're afraid to even tell them about a win because you know how they're going to act. You're afraid to even tell them what you really want because you're afraid of how they're going to respond and how they're going to look at you. So if you got people that you can't share your good news with, you might need to check your circle. If you have people in your life that you can't say, I'm so excited about this. They don't have to be excited. They don't have to be as excited about it as you are, because nobody is gonna be more for you than you are for you, right? But if they're against you being great, if they're against you doing good things, you might need to check your circle. Look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated. I'm known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence. Stop procrastinating. Get your dreams out of your head into your life. And we're launching our new program, the 6P Method, baby, with Next Level Living, where we're helping individuals to make that 10K a month. We're doing it. And you can either sit on the fence, criticize and say what you can't do and what ain't working, or you can put on your big girl, put on your shoes and get your feet moving. Look, we're going to get out of here. I'll talk to you later.